Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, once again, it is showtime. Yeah, that too. Key farm, to be precise. We will use the die of deciding. 7. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. Human. Male or female? Female or odds? It's 2. Male. Eight. Necro. Body features will be randomly decided. Here we go. Quite the looker. And his face choice will be 7. And goodness, it's not the fake panda bear look. That one's better. I always go with ferocity just so I can remember. We'll go with the common folk because it's the fastest. 19? We can't mod 3 that. 18 we can. And 7. 6, 7. It's Dwayna. Dwayna the bathtub, I'm drowning. Len's Lich Lover. Hey, Lone Star Wolf. I just think that's quite the name. That's quite triply alliterative.
The human race once ruled Tyrion.
Yeah. Thanks, Nolan. The voice of Nolan North. You're under attack, you loser. Visit the inn? I don't think so. No. Like this person here, malicious gore doll. Oh, I thought they were the clever ones. They're not. They're going for the door. Silly children! You always just head straight for the hands, whether they're there or not. I know where they are. Normally. Does not appear that the hands have arrived yet. The hands have arrived. And here comes a woman saying something that Logan has never heard before. A woman saying, "What is that thing? It's huge." Logan's never experienced that before. Really? It'll come crashing down? Why do you say that when the whole thing has no physical way to be up there in the first place? Maybe the hands have nothing to do with it. I don't need to recover. You feckless weasel. Let me see, what do I hold dear? Myself.
Not dead yet. Brace yourselves. I think it's gonna explode.
All of a sudden, I'm coughing like crazy. We need the little pop-up that says 3 days later. Because that's how long it's been. They say I've been out of it. The technical phrase for being out of it is a coma. We'll put on a ring. We'll put a ring on it. Ha, ha, ha. Never mind. Ding 2.
Field.
Talk to them. Grab that. Oh, we have defaulted to the beetle. Oh, the bandits are here. Always nice when there's an event you can double dip on. You get the event, and you also get progress for the heart. Stupid. Ugh. Okay, that's not the greatest choice for this sort of... We'll just go with Raptor. Raptor is good. So just a quiet little key farm tonight, and then some Super Adventure Box. Yeah, you think you're invulnerable. I got news for you. You're not. We have won. Our triumph is complete. Didn't even quite finish out the heart. But we showed the bandits what for.
Patrol is difficult. So many different things to watch.
Yeah, patrolling has got to be really difficult. Oh. Hey, the cows, you can come back, cows. Cows don't want to come back. I can't dance with the cows if they don't come back. Nope, they're still just wandering around out there. That's the heart complete. Fine, I don't need to dance with cows then. Fine, it's fine. Stupid cows. They broke my heart. Arena net. They messed with the map swapping code in EOD. And, I've been in this map for what? 4 minutes, something like that. No, all of a sudden the map is empty and needs to go. At least this one didn't immediately send me to another. I've had that happen countless times. Another level. Wooden Potatoes is the one who pointed out, or at least it seems to him, and in retrospect to me, that something broke in EOD. It's that simple. Something in their code broke. They made changes, and ever since then, you will move into a new map, and within 5 minutes, it's telling you the map is empty. And asking you to go to another one. Their map management feels like, as a player, like it has gone to crap. The instance manager. Because that never used to happen, or at least not with that kind of regularity. Oh, the harpies are up. Ew. The thing about harpies is it always comes back, just like herpes. But I don't want to flock to you. You don't seem like a very nice bird. And bird is the word.
That's how it's done.
That's how it's done, guys. Hope you're all paying attention.
God smiled on me.
The gods smiled at me? The human gods? You mean the ones who've abandoned this world and gone away to never return? Except maybe now that we killed all the gods that they were so afraid of, they'll come back and demand our obeisance again, our worship. Got news for them. That won't happen. Jerks. Another heart, another level. Goes away. That goes there. We mount up. Not quite. We mount up on our flyy mount to get the vista. Kind of a makeshift looking dam with a lot of leaks and stuff, I gotta say. Oh, hoping for one of the events to be going over here. These are always good ones if you can get the 2 or even 3 events in short order in one place. It genuinely speeds things up. Spider egg, spider egg. I killed the stupid bat too, because it just annoyed me. So it might be a little bit shorter of a stream than usual. I've actually been going well over 2 hours the last few days because I am enjoying my time. Art complete. Level complete. In Windrose. But in a few hours, I've got Raid as well for Guild Wars 2, and so I don't want to go too late tonight. Probably won't be streaming it. I still need to feel more comfortable with the raids, and I'm not sure. I think it's Wing 7 tonight. I don't know if I've done any of Wing 7. New boots! Alright, well, the rule around here is, if we can remember how to do it in the new system, we get the equipped items. Okay, we click on one of the new items, or one of the items, and click on randomizing the dies. We save it, and then we apply it. I do look forward to them adding the current tab to that system so that everything that they broke will be fixed again. And they did break stuff. It's unusual that you can make a patch and have the majority of your player base go, why? What is this and why is it so broken? Oh my god. Guy's spawning inside of feed bags. He is too, you'll note. There is no getting around it. You've got to hit him with an AoE. It's been there forever and I hate it. Got your power steering pump changed. Good. Then you found out that the power steering wasn't what was making the loud noise. It was the alternator. Good news is the alternator has a lifetime warranty. Okay, it'll give you annoyance, but won't cost money.
You must like pain.
And now you've got a new pump. So we can't really call it a happy ending, but we can call it a definitely not a worst case ending. Let's see if we've got enough of the turn-ins for Cassie. Hi, Cassie. Not quite. This bush looks suspicious. Nope, just a lost Moa chick. Power steering pump was 30 years old with 200k miles. It wasn't going to last much longer. How many of us are? Okay, you, hopefully. I mean, I'd like to think. I doubt I have 200,000 miles on me left. Wow, that got dark really fast, didn't it? Pipes. Well, this is not an event that I want to stick around for, but I will happily bonk some bad people to get some... Oh, he evaded. Very nicely done, I have to say.
Thanks for keeping them off so we could do our job.
So there, got a silver on that for just a couple of kills. Very nice. Alternator is easy to change. It's just 3 bolts and 1 wire. Yeah, I am one of those people who has always been useless with cars. I mean, I've changed tires. I have, because I drive so seldom, my battery will eventually conk out on me, and I have a battery charger. That's how often this happens. I actually have a battery charger that I bought. When it starts getting low, I recharge it, and that's it for like 4 or 5 months before I need to do it again. But other than that, yeah, I'm with vehicles, I am useless. I'm going to commune with this place of power. Now, I'm more powerful. Is it less powerful? I don't know. I just don't know. Can't wear that.
This is the only proper course.
Indeed, Guild Wars 2. We've got raid this evening, so warming up a little bit in here. Then we'll have Super Adventure Box after I do the key farm. Which is, to my opinion, my mind, the best piece of seasonal / festival content any game has ever had. Just started with the legendary trinkets. Let's see. First one I started with was Twilight. I had to sell an entire stack of Mystic coins at the time anyway. It was the high price, which was 2 gold 50. Which gave me 625, less the 15%, gave me enough to buy the precursor at the time, which was 500, basically. And then I had most of the mats, and so it probably cost another 150 for me to make Twilight. And then I went on the buying of... We're not quite done yet. Of relics and sigils. Because I have so many alts, it makes more sense to me to have relics and sigils. So I have 6 and 2, respectively. Alright, we have a new item of attire. And since then I added Bolt. We got the relic, of course, because we had all the runes, sigils, runes. And one of these days I'll finish getting my amulet. I'm probably not going to stream the raid. I'm not comfortable enough yet. Also, I'm going to try playing a different character this time. And I'm just not comfortable. I'm trying to concentrate on that. I just don't think I'd be able to give a good stream, basically. You wanted to buy a new vehicle a few years ago. You decided not since they're so complicated now. If the vehicle works, I mean, that's pretty much all I want from my car is for it to work. Cars and computers. I spent years fixing, I was nothing with cars, but I obviously spent years and years working on computers, and I'm just not interested in doing that anymore. I want other people to take care of my computer problems. Yep, that's the one I'm like 97% finished on. Scrit! What? Yeah, the Return to Dragons. Return to events. Was it Seasons of the Dragons? Just the last couple times I did some work on the requirements for that. It was so frustrating. Some of those stories they're just excruciatingly bad. Most of the storyline stuff, the storyline instances are fine. They range from anywhere from okay to good and enjoyable, but there are some that are just inexplicably way more difficult. Unnecessarily difficult. And frustrating. Like the one where you have Blish's arm. I think that's one of the last ones that I did. The one where you have Blish's arm, it's just I understand why they do it. They want to mix it up. They don't want, people to get sick and tired of, kill 10 rats. So I get why. Oh, but God, that thing is so terrible.
Grit, I'm hit.
Stupid bear. Can't you see I'm working on something here? I got a lot of that stuff done. The Seasons of the Dragon stuff when I was... No, that was a different character. Or, I mean, a different account. Yeah, that was on the second account. Where I had to run through all the seasons to get... Did I not finish that? Yeah, okay, we're in the right place. I had to run through all of the seasonal stories. Which gives you a lot of progress. Oh, please, can we not? There we are. Alright, that's 9. Got a level, got our tools. It's like if you've ever played through, I can't remember, it's Living World Season 1, I think, or 2. Might even be 3. Anyway, it's the one where you are Kaith. Heart of Thorns? Anyway, you're Kaith, and you're sneaking into the Asura facility to rescue the Sylvari. The stealth mechanic in that is worthless. It's terrible. Trying to do it that way is just nothing but frustration. However, if you just go in and kill everybody, it's really easy and fast. Now, if doing it in the non-designed way is going to take you 5 times, and that's an actual probable description of how much, maybe more, as long to do it, your design has failed. I completely understand the why, though. They want to mix things up. They don't want players to just, go here and deliver this to this guy, and then kill these 10 mobs and collect their testicles for this guy. But some of those efforts have been terribly misguided.
My time is precious.
The one where Blish lends you his arm being a perfect example.
I can't help being so pretty. It comes naturally. Is that so? How do you do?
Do your chores, little girl. Don't give me any more lip. Kids love me.
More people.
Well, kinda, yeah. Nom nom nom, life force. It's delicious. It's not just for breakfast anymore. All right, we are almost to level 10. I've decided I will hit level 10 by being a farmer. Lettuce, veggies. It's all part of a healthy breakfast. Let us pray. Let us pray. I'm just funny. Congratulations, me. Level 10 complete. We'll delete that. And back. I'm the hero of Shaymore, so we'll teleport back to Shaymore. The real question is, since my friends and I grew up in the Salma district, why don't I have the Salma district opened up on my map? It's a puzzle. Pardon me. Welcome to Divinity's Reach Around. And I have failed in my duty as a skilled driver. Probably because I'm not a skilled driver. I can occasionally do okay on the Beetle, but most of the time not even okay. I'm generally bad. I've just never gotten the hang. Every once in a while, I'll make a couple of turns, and everything will be exactly the way I expect it to be and the way I think it should work. And then I try that exact same thing, and the next time, nope, nothing. I blame the game because, of course, it can't be me. It couldn't possibly be driver error. I just refuse to accept that as the fact, which it actually is. Rarely use the beetle? Yeah. I'll use it a lot, but very situationally. I'll use it, when I have a long distance to travel with in a relatively clear space, then yeah, I will definitely use it.
Keep walking. You ain't a friend of pigs.
Sadness, just one dance.
Hey, do I,
Only if you get a job, a haircut, and a clue. And maybe not even then.
I never got any additional weapons, so I'm stuck with one set.
Hey, watch it.
Hi, Petra. Yeah, they're idiots. Sit down, Uptown Johnny. Jackal in the sky scale. I think the Jackal is underused. Although not so much now. A lot of people will use it now that it got the upgrade. The new and improved Jackal. I think for a lot of purposes it's better. Simply because I know it's much better going uphill than the Raptor. And it's also a lot more maneuverable.
I surrender.
Sorry, not yet. I was thinking of the Warclaw. It has not gotten an upgrade. I am dreaming. Hallucinations. Missed me. Loser, Twitchy Jake. He doesn't really have a tell when he's about to do that. Kind of annoying, actually. You're kind of annoying, Jake. From State Farm. I've got an idea. Why don't Big Nose Ted and I play a game? He can go first.
Let's play who can hit the hardest. I'll go first.
Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha! Defeated them. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Nothing can stop me.
Another level for me. Ah ha ha! Logan, you are so witty. Obviously, we've got to go with minions. That way we can forget to summon them. As is tradition round these parts. And out we go.
Good to meet you.
Fix me up, give me the armor buff, and I got stuff to sell. Sell the junk. 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 Put on gloves. Equip belt. Can't use it. Can't use it. Can use it. It's oh so slightly better. But now presumably we're dual wielding them, which we don't need. Internet has never fixed the handling of main hand or offhand items or left hand and right hand items for rings and stuff. They didn't bother to implement any sort of intelligence for it.
Target destroyed.
Alright, and we've got everything set. Okay, we now need to talk to Lieutenant Francis, the most incompetent officer in the Seraph, which is hard to believe given how terrible they are at their jobs. But he's the worst. I've come to him for medicine. The medicine he was guarding got stolen by the bandits. And he wants me to go take care of the bandits and get the medicine that he was guarding back. And then he'll give me some. How about I keep all of it and I give the rest out to the needy people in my district of the town, you worthless Francis. I'd rather have Francis the talking mule. Let's, I still don't have my second, weapon for a second weapon set yet. Yes, I got you.
Remember when we used to ride Rancher Muffy's herd?
There they go! Look at those feathers fly!
There they go. Look at those feathers fly.
Blasted moas are out. Get those stupid birds under control.
I like that they work, all have the exact same gait at the exact same frame. They are the synchronized MOA team. Gold medal quality.
Is it just me?
It's that do-gooder from the bar. Recruits, kill this clown!
Sounded like one of the slobs who messed up the bar. They're supposed to be in jail. Just like pain.
How about I just give you all a nice little dose of deadly poison? I mean, you know, who doesn't like a cripple and,
You messed with the wrong bandit.
I messed with the wrong bandit, huh? Well, which is the right one? I want to make sure I get it right.
I'm dead.
Did he say I'm dead? I think he did. And he was right. I would teabag him, but, tacky.
Complete those heads right in there. Keep your hands off me. Okay.
All right, we have another visitor coming from behind. All right, now Twitchy Jake is going to decide that he's done cowering and attempt to backstab us. Fortunately, he's just not very good at that either.
When you get to miss, tell them. Don't you know who I am? I'm
Yeah, you're the dead guy, right? I will absorb your life force. Your entire essence is mine. Ooh, delicious too.
I'll see you soon.
One of them was strawberry flavored essence. All right, Francis, you useless.
It's a soldier's life.
I've got the medical supplies. All right, I need to speak with Andrew. His friends call him Andy, so Andrew. Well, we'll enter, but I had forgotten. I've had 2 items of attire I've gained, and I've not changed my dyes. I'm sorry I let you guys down with my fashion sense. This wasn't terrible, though. I'm going to say that for the first batch, you know. Get equipped items. Well, that's really plain. It's not bad, but it's really plain. But I have 2 items, so I can try another random if I like. Actually, that one's kind of cool. Silver. Rosewood. Rosewood's a good color. And Midnight Rose. Well, those Midnight Rose and Rosewood kind of work well together. Rosewood is a really nice dye. I have used that a lot. All right. Yeah, I know. Barmaid Barbara, they're up the stairs. Take a left.
Upstairs, take a left. First door on the right. Quick!
And Andrew's in here moaning and groaning. What a whiner.
Undercover work is tricky. To pull this off, you'll have to eat, breathe, and sleep.
Thanks, Logan. It's always a pleasure with Logan in the room to leave it. Too harsh? Oh, good. Now I get one. Having just gotten one, chosen one, I get another. Thanks. Thanks. Also, thanks.
Target destroyed.
My job is better than yours.
All right, obtain a bandit disguise. There we are. I just entered this map. What, 20 seconds ago? And I get a pop-up telling me the map is empty. Why did it put me in here? It's not a huge deal, but it is frustrating and raises uncomfortable questions. Shh. Get your motor running. Head out on the highway. I pulled an EBM and ran directly into a big cylindrical object. In her case, it's the lampposts when she's racing. In my case, I'm not even racing. I did it. Let us summon up our little friends again. My puppet is a bit of a weird and kind of creepy way of putting it. And now I'm dressed like a bandit. They have uniforms, which is pretty high end for a bandit gang, I think. Yeah, let me in. All right. For those of you who've never been around here for this, we're about to get the single most perfect piece of dialogue in the game. We met Uptown Johnny earlier. He got shot down by the barmaid Barbara, who told him to get a job, a haircut, and maybe not even then would she be interested. Now we're going to get, well, enjoy.
I'm Uptown Johnny, baby. Man plus.
And she just walks away and goes over to this other bandit and shrugs. Man, you know, I've been shot down a time or two in my life, but I never left a flaming wreck like that one. And Blaze, who is the poster boy for nominative determinism,
Great. Cozy. You sure about this?
It was, but maybe now I'm changing my mind.
and it's the guy with the huge face burn, was named Blaze.
What?
And back to Captain Thackeray. Where we're going to hear the most terrifying line in the game. When Countess Anise uses the words Logan and hard-on in the same sentence.
Here's our favorite new undercover operative now.
Oh, not yet. Sorry. It's the next time after we meet Anise. They're going to blow up, burn down the orphanage and the hospital. I'll cover the orphanage. Next time is when we hear those dreadful words.
We can be in two places at once. That's why
Gods invented teamwork. They sure did. They bailed on us as a team. Can't use. Can't use. Can't use. Can use new clothes. I do like this color combo, though. Not gonna lie. That looks pretty sharp. That rosewood is kicking it. We'll get the equipped, and it's not terrible. We've got Arid, Dusty Grape, and Brandstorm. Is it great? Nah.
We have completed.
It's okay. Oh, we got another level. Put that away. Put that down there. Fat Body. Good evening, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Did you win a bunch of money on the Derby? Was it a 30-to-1 odds? Although I think that was probably earlier. I think they closed at like 23-to-1 odds. I think some of the, the goofy bets, like the trifectas and whatnot, went for big money. I mean, not Leicester City type of money. Leicester City's odds were 1,000-to-1 to win the Premier League on the year that they won the Premier League. 100 on the Oaks and lost 75% of it on the Derby. Well, you came out 25 bucks ahead. That's more than most people did. Well, that's another level for me. That's not as good as the one I'm currently wearing because that's the one I just replaced. And I'm kind of not smart. Logan, Logan, Logan. He's so full of himself. You'll pay for your disrespect. Really? Really, Logan? Really? Ooh, we got a hat. That's a new item of attire. Replacing that one. So, we get the equipped items. And we randomize again. That's appalling. Appropriate for a Mesmer, less so for a Necro, unless the Necro is going totally ironic with the pastels. Probably wearing Hello Kitty underwear, too.
Get back, you animal! These children have suffered enough!
You want a piece of me? Come and get it.
Someone hit the Superfecta for 89,000. The Super 5 was 900K. How about I devour your essence, Ted? You big goob.
Murdering scum.
Okay. The orphans think I'm awesome. They're obviously being raised correctly.
Thanks to you. Corleone bless
There we go. We skip that. Francis is an idiot. I got all the people out. He just said that. He said, I got all of the people out.
Francis, tell me you got everyone out of there.
He just told you.
No, sir. Sorry, sir. We got some of the people clear, but there were still people inside when it went up. I want injury and casualty counts right away. Did you at least catch the arsonists? No, sir. Never even saw them. Sorry, sir.
Wow, my character is incredibly ugly. Boy, the random really did him wonders.
We have to do
Wow.
Look, we've all been through a lot.
That is maybe the ugliest character the randomizer has ever turned up.
She keeps turning up at these crime scenes, but
I mean,
too late. I'm starting to wonder if there's
if Dobby was human and Asian, that's what he'd look like.
We'll discuss our next move then.
A torch.
I achieved.
Oh, I think we'd rather have that. Yeah, definitely. Pants that we can wear, so that's new dyes. We get another shot at the dyes. The torch is better than the other torch I just got.
God smile on me.
Let's do this in some kind of well-reasoned order. We get the equipped. And we randomize the dyes. That is so plain. It's so boring. Antique gold, purple ice, blue ice. I'm going to cheat myself. That's just so bland. That's fine. I mean, it is Shadow Violet, Enameled and Blaze, one of my favorite dyes. Probably that and Darkness are my two most used dyes. And Hydrangea. Is it beautiful and awesome? It's fine. It is fine. Okay. We've upgraded our staff again.
This is most remarkable.
This is most remarkable. I am going to AFK for just a second to refill my coffee cup. We'll finish out the key farm. We'll open our box. And then some super adventure box. Okay.
How do you do?
I'd like to sell a few things. Like all of the yunk in my proverbial trunk. Oh, daily gathering yield.
You can never have too much treasure.
It's fine. We'll sell those. We'll go up, and now we get to hear those horrible words from Countess Anise as she used the words Logan and hard on the same sentence. Here it comes. Steel yourselves, guys. You need to be strong to hear this and not throw up in your mouth a little bit. Here it comes.
He's a good man. He's not.
You're too hard on yourself, Logan.
See?
And on everyone else.
It's just terrible.
The Queen doesn't expect perfection. Why do you?
Hello?
All right, Countess Anise.
Meeting you.
Hey, what?
We're not quite going to make it in under an hour.
It's not permanent. So stop crying. Remove themselves before sending.
The worst cell in the entire prison system of Kryta. And really, who are these chains being used on? All over the place. It doesn't seem useful at all. I mean, I know how they can, sell the prison to people is because they have such nice high ceilings. Fools rush in where angels fear to tread. Yes, you have to do everything yourself. Burn, burn, burn. How about... Hey, stop with the knockbacks. Fine, I'll just eat well by devouring your very essence, Sarantine. And that's that for that. Doodly doopy doot doot and key. 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 minute and 41 seconds. And another level. Not that that really matters. Out we go. We'll open up a box and then SAB for a bit. That's the key. All right, so this is the box we're going to be opening. We are guaranteed to get a Black Lion statuette and a Nashblood exotic weapon grab bag. Basically, you'll have an exotic weapon of some type. We will get 2 commons. Good ones are, well, used to be the die packs for me, but I have all the dies now. Except for some of the exclusives. Some of the newer exclusives. So the real winners would be unlocks. The crafting bags are good because I want to make more legendaries. Some of them are fine, and some of them, I have 1,500 transmutation charges. I don't need 5 more. 1 gold. I mean, at lower levels, sure, a gold is not nothing. We have a 10% chance of getting an uncommon or better as a 5th slot. The snow garden skins are the rares. They're not an aesthetic I have any interest in. If I want a cold-based character, I have a few very nice cold ones, and I can get better than these. These are more seasonal, sort of Asian-themed winter. You know, they've got the snow and the pagoda-looking thing. Not my vibe, man. And the Steel Lotus, they're okay. I have a couple, I think. Definitely not my favorite again, and this again is because it's End of Dragons. When it came in, it was Asian themed. Not that I have any problem with the Asian theme. For instance, the White Tigers are cool. The Black Crane set, really nice. But just these 2 in particular, not very interesting to me. Also, we have in the portal backpack. And what I would like, if possible, is to get this out of the uncommon, which is the Accelerated Edge package. It's 3 different weapons that do this spinny action. But that's pretty unlikely, I think we can all agree. 10% chance to get any uncommon or better. I will click open. We'll get a common here, a common here. What we're hoping for is a 5th box to appear with that thing I was just pointing at, because I now get the streamer luck. I engage it. It doesn't happen automatically. You have to snap your fingers. Shit. It's worth a try. Would have made a great frickin' clip, wouldn't it? The monstrous die kit. We know we have all the commons, uncommons, and rares in the game. I don't know if I have. These are new. There's a newer die set where there are a couple I don't have. Torment and Gloom. I'm a little surprised. How's the price been on? I know what the price used to be on those. Used to be 40 to 60, I think. Because I basically bought everything that was 25 or less to fill out the regular, so that I was guaranteed to get certain specific exclusives. When I bought a 5 random dies pack. And that was those 5 dies, had I chosen to buy those for gold, would have cost me 460 gold. 4 of them were of the Abyssal dies, which were the ones I was hoping for, so I got quite lucky there. But if we were to go over here and... What were they? Gloom and Torment. Price on those must have dropped. Yeah, 22 gold, it's way down. This is one of the newer packs, and it must have just 21 gold. It must have just rotated in into the Black Lion chests, or I would have bought them at that price. That's a rare, I think. I already have it. Yeah, it's a rare, so it's selling for less than 5 silver. This will get shipped off to the keeper of the guild bank. We will put away the Black Lion statuette for another time. And this, well, I mean, I could get an extremely rare, you know, weapon out. Not counting on that. These are precursors. Used to be very valuable. Some of them are very, very cheap now. Like 5 or 10 gold, I heard. But I paid 500. I paid 500. I paid like 600. 550. 550? It's 550 or 525 for when I bought Dusk. And the rest, well, shitloads of exotics. I've never actually found a precursor in 5,000 hours in the game. Nope. It is an exotic focus.
Act with wisdom.
An okay one. Probably doesn't sell. Especially with the things going. Wow, that's way. The gulf in the price between those two things is really large. Between the buyers and the sellers. We're going to anger somebody by undercutting them by 5 silver. Maybe someone will look and go, oh, that one dumbass is selling it for 5 silver cheaper than everyone else. I'll buy his. I can hope. That's going to do it for this character. He did a stout job. Was there anything else in the inventory I can get rid of? I don't think so. No. Let us Super Adventure Box. And my SAB runner is one Brutus Butter Bumper. Don't ask why he bumps butter. It's because there's a 19 character limit on character names, I believe. I was naming him after one of my Wildstar characters. The ugliest character I ever intentionally made. The cat girl race, although he was a boy. The cat boys and cat girl race. Made him as ugly as possible and named him Brutus Butter Bumpers, and I couldn't tell you why. Seemed like the name I wanted to use at the time. I guessed incorrectly. Let's see. I am down to just 8 bobble bubbles. I have not hit SAB very hard this year, which I'm fine with. It's not my favorite festival, but it is the one I think most highly of. This is the one I think is the best seasonal or festival event any game's ever had. The amount of love and time that went into making this, the people working on it, primarily, I can't remember who the name of the primary developer on this, where it's just showing their love and affection for 8-bit classics like Mario and especially Legend of Zelda. It's such a loving homage. And we're going to start with what they now call exploration mode. They used to accurately call it infantile mode. Accurately. I will go through this and then I'll turn around and I will do it on the regular mode. I will not do it on the hard mode, which is called tribulation mode, because I don't want to get my account banned for non-stop profanity and threats of violence to myself and others, which would occur if I were to play tribulation mode. I have a slight mental wiring difference from a lot of gamers. For a lot of gamers, what they enjoy is like the Souls-like games, where they run into a boss and they die and die and die, and make a little more progress and die and die. Ooh, they pick up the tell and then a little more progress and die and die and die, and they figured out that, and phase 2, and more of the same. They get to the end and they exult. Their brain just fires off all these chemicals and they are triumphant and celebratory, and I don't get that. I don't get that burst of brain chemistry that makes me happy. I instead get thank that the pain is over. So overly difficult games I've just never really enjoyed. Not that I can't appreciate them or understand why other people like them, but I just don't get that oomph that they get. It's not that they're wrong, and I'm right, although of course I always am right. It's simply that my brain isn't wired that way. I would say that their response is more typical. Mine is the atypical one. As someone with enough chronic pain as it is, you try to avoid giving yourself any additional unnecessary pain. Yeah. For me, it's more a frustration thing, but I can certainly understand that. I mean, there is a degree of challenge I want. I don't want to just, cakewalk everything. I didn't pick up the damn key. Because I'm dumb. All right, well, Oh, I didn't realize there was a 5 spot over here. I would have grabbed that previously. I didn't grab the key because I'm a dope. I want the key. I want my baubles, damn it. Oh, hi. Now I realize who I was talking to. Hi, Metro. At my age, my advanced years, having been born in the mid-17th century, I have to know my limitations. I can't do the kind of challenging game content I used to be able to do. And I would rather lowball it and, enjoy the game than go too far the other way and find too much frustration. Bonk. I mean, I've been doing, I think, pretty well on Windrose, but I have it set at the easiest difficulty, and even then, sometimes I do get my ass handed to me. $20. Snack and monkey. Yeah, there's a secret here. Certainly not alone in that. Casual gaming is much more popular and normalized than it used to be. I have described myself as a hardcore casual. That I definitely, through necessity more than anything, fall into the casual category now, which didn't used to be the case. But I play a lot, and I play a lot of games that are not by default casual. Like, I would not say that Guild Wars 2 is by default a casual game. If you want to play it casually, you can. But I'm doing raiding, and I'm holding my own. And I mean that in the non-smutty way. Although I've been known to hold my own in the smutty way as well. But let's not talk about that on stream. So I understand that why some people love big challenge in their games. I mean, I was a significant endgame raider in Vanilla WoW. We did Karazhan and AQ20 at the end game in Vanilla WoW. So, I mean, I was not an especially good player, but I was good enough to hold my own there. Doo, beepy doop doop doo. Don't you know you've got to shock the monkey? You have to shock the monkey to life. Let's grab that. So this is the easier version of Super Adventure Box. You have all the pointy fingers. You've got the clouds, the helpful clouds, giving you rainbow bridges to places. I will now do, when we finish this up, I will do it without the hints. You can see the difference. Now, Tribulation is basically the same, except there are one-shot kills everywhere that you can't see. In the past, I tend to have managed to get a fair number of goodie boxes from the final chest here, with the various weapons and stuff. Sold a hard light, one of the hard light weapons for like, I don't know, like 150 gold or something that first year. I think it was the Great Sword. Which for me at the time was a stupendous amount of money. The year when the hard light weapons showed up. Pick up the bubbles and the baubles, and in the glitched chest, just a continue coin. So sad. What the heck, we'll go through World 2. And maybe even, or I should say World 1, this is World 1, Level 1. World 1, Level 2 is next. Can't open those boxes in the instance. Have to wait. Actually, we will go ahead and travel back to the hub, and now we'll do 1-1. World 1, Map 1, Zone 1, whatever it's supposed to be the terminology. I don't know. I believe it's borrowed from Mario? Not sure. I was never a Nintendo gamer, so it's one of the reasons why, even though I admire this so much, it's not my favorite. But I think it is a masterpiece of game design. So that was... No, we don't want that. Sorry. We want the regular mode. Zone 1, please. So now if you imagine this map filled with fields of spikes and spikes that spring up and places you can fall through into the lava and all kinds of player abuse, that is what Tribulation Mode is like. I have a key. There's a race. I'm not sure I ever managed to get the race done in time. I may have. I don't recall. Doop, boopy doop doop doo. Poor monkey. Oh, give me my freaking baubles. I'll pick up a key. Sure, why not? Oh, gotta drop the key. Somebody shooting at me? Somebody is. Don't have any health potions. How do we drop the damn thing? Oh, there we go. Because we need to switch to the bomb, blow it up, pick up the key again. I'll grab that one on the way out. Up. Monkey. And now you can see things are actually a little bit more challenging. Not a bunch more, but no more rainbow bridges from rainbow farting clouds. And the first level here is pretty simple. I think I watched videos to show me why I would want to go over here and do the bit I'm doing here, which is to get the box from the last boss on the level. This opens up the box. Snack! Whoop, I got hit. And my no-hit run is done. I feel such shame, lasting and abiding shame. That jump back there is difficult without the wind buff. Without the wind buff, you are best using a trick I've never managed, despite my best efforts, to get the hang of, which is dodge jumping. Basically, hitting dodge and jump at the same time gives you a longer jump. But my timing has never been good enough to get it every time, all the time. But we're back here again. We'll run our laps around, and the guy's about to wake up, shake his head, laugh evilly, shoot his beam impotently. He hates it when I call him impotent. My nose itches, but I can't stop. I can't stop now. Can stop in 17%. And itch. Oh, not entertaining, actually. There we go. And the glorious chest. Will it be glorious this time, or will it be disappointing? 2 bubbles. I mean, that's what you always get in the coin. You also can't dodge jump, and you've tried a variety of keybinds for it. Yeah, I can't. I have not had that success. We'll continue. World 1, 2. Without the clouds pooping out rainbows. Yeah, I've tried various ways to get, occasionally I managed to get it to work like once to successfully dodge jump, but I can't replicate the timing. I lack the skill. I'll just never be good. And I'm over it. Doop 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 doop. Okay, fine. Maybe something else further up there, but no. When I'm quote unquote grinding my way through, I will through this event. What I will do is I'll hit every one of the shops and break all the objects to give you baubles. And then I will do, on both infantile and regular mode, I will do all of the first world. And that'll get me 9 a day of the bubbles, the more valuable ones. But I'm just not feeling it this year, so I've been playing other things. I've been cheating on you, Guild Wars 2. I'm sorry. It's not you, it's me. But also you. And again, I'm going to the area with the secret clicky. To open up the chest at the end. I already have a key. Can't carry 2 keys. Oops, almost missed that jump. Hi, I'm all the way up here. I have no idea if you can get over there to that. I'm sure there's a way to get over to that crystal over there. I have no idea what the crystal does. Hi, another shop that I could go in and bust up all the stuff for additional bubbles. The timing on this one is a lot tighter than on the first crystal. The jumping, whoop, you'll note they're gone already. That was extremely close. Fortunately, I can miss that jump. Nope, nope. Teleportation. It's not just for Star Trek anymore. All right. Bust the gem, and now a box awaits us at the end again. Ah, thump. No falling damage. One of these days you'll probably do it by accident, but in that way they get you killed instead of helping. Yep. You'll jump over something and go, how the fuck did that happen? And then you'll realize, oh, that must have been the famous / infamous dodge jump. Well, maybe I can make it work now if I can figure out what I just did, and then not. Yep, that sounds familiar. Hello, monkey. Give me thy bubble. Their bobble. Bibble bobble. Give me thy, my little round currency thing. As you can tell, a little bit dicier here than when you've got the clouds farting out rainbows for you. I missed that jump. I've never missed that jump before. Well, that cost me several hearts. I could actually fail now. But I am serious. I've never missed that jump before. I probably will be fine, but I'm not going to count on it. I prefer to start from over here. Takes them a while to wake up. As long as I don't screw up. Ha ha ha. What are the odds of that? He's half dead. 50%. He's stunned for a bit. See, the problem is with the uneven jumping, you can get caught on something and fail a jump and get bonked by his beams of bonking. As long as you sort of... There we go. Two more bobble bubbles and a couple of continue coins. Does give you a way to get back over there if you want, but we'll head to 1-3 Make it obvious that the green water is acid. It looks too much like grass. Yeah, that's one though that I've learned pretty quickly. Does kind of bubble and move, but yeah. No, I don't disagree. If you're not paying attention, it would be very easy to make that mistake. Yeah, trip mode, of course, is just an entirely different offense against humanity. I mean game mode to play with things. Up there, huh? Okay. I'm trying to remember. Right, there's a bumpy thing. Do I have to drop? Maybe I have to drop the key. There we go. Damn it! Stop that! Okay. Acid water reminds you of quicksand and Path of Fire maps. Still fall for that sometimes. I'm trying to remember if you can get out the skimmer fast enough if you're okay, and I don't recall. Also, I don't know if the bee dogs are safe or not. I've never even tried to find out. Yeah. Oh, get up, Lens, get up. I have defeated Toad. The Wet Sprocket. That's an old guy music reference. Where are we going? I think we're going here. And then here. I have done this before, but not a bunch of times. I jumped too soon and didn't know where I was going, and I got lucky. Not gonna lie, that was luck. Where are we trying to go? Over there, right? Hi, Lars. You're checking on my old clips, are you, Lars? Oh, that's bad. I'm defeated. Lars is, I think, Lars may have even clipped that. Lars is a longtime viewer, who I'm glad to have back around. And I think he is responsible for that clip of me. Trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. Over there, I think. And what Lars has there is he is referring to a clip of me saying what I just said. What he said, I said there. I'm not sure where I'm going. Not even sure where I've been. Yeah, I know, I was too. A little surprised when he popped in. Pleased. Oof. Over there, I think we need the boingy. We need some high tier boingingness over there. Can we get it from here? I don't think so. There we are. Oh, that was some nifty running, Lens. Oh, he moves like a pro, guys. Not a pro at Guild Wars 2, but a pro at something. What the heck happened? I don't know what happened. Well, I fell. Okay, I know what happened. I fell. Thank you. Oh, somebody else is throwing crap at me. Stupid monkeys! Like I said, I have done this one a few times in the past, but not many. Oops! Oh, don't want to be in that. Green stuff's bad. Unless it's money. Money good. How come you no drop food anymore? Just fast run. Just give baubles. We want better things than that. We want better life. Trying to figure this out. Not sure if this is going right or wrong, but hey. So, okay, that answers that question. So we're going to have to succeed at like 5 lily pad jumps in a row. Turtle. Okay, that's not probably what we're looking for. Quite all right. All right. I don't think I can get between those two. That doesn't make any sense. Am I supposed to be way up there? How am I supposed to get up there? I don't know. Why am I talking to myself? Because I'm the only one who listens to me. And I'm not even sure that I should do that. Gotta say, this does not appear to be going where I was hoping it might be going. I assume the other one is where I describe myself as being more ah-ya-ya than ooh-woo. Over there. Okay, if we can get over there. Dancing cape, that guy falling into the hole as you were talking about it. That was hilarious. That was in WoW, right? Okay, I think I know what we have to do. I don't know if we can get through the space there to get from here to there. The answer is no, we can't. Okay, we've made it to the king. Hail to the king, baby. Yeah, that was in WoW. Warlords, I think. Come on, dude. Give me a freaking piece of gem, won't you? Didn't get it to him in time. Oh, we don't... Oh, no. We don't have the safety bridges anymore. I doubt I'm going to succeed here, as I only have half a heart left, so... Okay, we're going to have to wait. All right. I've never... $52 move? Dude, I didn't think it was 52. I thought it was like 45. Yeah, I think it was 45. For those who are not aware, Lars was a PvPer, Weaver. And had mastered the, I think it was 43 or 45 step Weaver rotation for optimal DPS. Oh, now that was horse shit. I hit him in plenty of time. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm going to have to do guesswork. I don't think so. Don't think I'm going to get it in time. Did not. Topped all fractals on another popular streamer. What do you mean, another popular streamer? You say that like I'm a popular streamer. All right, that's the best possible result. I think we get him down to 66 or less. And we can pick up the gem and not get murdered. All right, he's going to stomp that way. He stomps the opposite way of his eye. I think we're going in. That was too fast. What was that even? He's cheating now. He's had to resort to cheating. Stompy. Nope. We'll give it one more try. If I fail again, I will call it an evening. Okay, well, 3 more tries, I guess. I'll use a continue coin. I just do not have never had the rotation down on this guy that I should. Okay, again, perfect. Get him down to like 60. Grab the jewel shard. Get out of dodge. Stompy again. Perfect again. Now we just need one that isn't perfect, just one that's good. Stompy right. The raid was fine. We one-tapped the first 2 bosses in Wing 6. And then it took, I don't know, 4 or 5, maybe more, to get the last boss in Wing 6, but we got him. And I just got this guy. Allow me to show what was cool 20 years ago. Raise the roof, guys. 3, no, 2 more bubble bobbles and another continue coin. Still, I won. It depends. We raid every Sunday. I'll be raiding in about an hour and 15 minutes again. I probably won't stream it. I'm still learning the fights, and so I want to be able to focus on the fights. Until I'm comfortable with the fights, there are a few fights I'd be comfortable with streaming that I know well enough. Doom, believe it or not. I actually saved the day on Doom last week. Or the week before? Week before. Oh, this is the real raid encounter, yeah. Yep. Kicking Froggy's ass. I am the champion of the world. Give to me your bounteous bubbles. Or baubles. No, not the game Doom. The boss Doom. D-H-U-U-M, the boss of Wing 5. I've actually had good luck with him. First time it took us almost 2 hours, but most of us had never seen the fight, including me. Give me my bubbles. Yeah, hey, I'm pro now. Can't you tell that I'm pro because of the way that I am? I want to see what's up here. I know I've done this before, and okay, it vanishes when I get close because it hates me. I mostly use it to keep an eye on my stuff, so I know where I'm screwing up. It's like, oh, wait. Oh, my mech isn't summoned. That kind of thing. I will note, though, just running Mechanist, I am usually 2nd or 3rd on the damage meters. I do not take credit for that. The credit, obviously, belongs to Mechanist. I got a special Festival Complete World 1 Classic. That's 100 more points. Yeah. You haven't seen this before, have you, Lars? They got rid of the old daily and week daily system where you had the 28 logins and then it would start again. Now, logging in doesn't get you much, but if you actually want to do stuff, you can get, it's not very difficult. You can get, if you do the weekly, that will give you like 600 or 700 points by itself, more maybe. And then you can buy stuff in the rewards, which includes things like a legendary weapon starter kit, ascended weapons and armor, keys for the lockboxes. Mechanist is an engineer elite spec that came out in End of Dragons. You have a mech. I don't know. I don't know which came first. But yeah, you have a mech. I can show you, actually. Actually, I will show you. Because I have finished my dailies in here. We'll just go home. And I'll show you who I've been raiding with. A couple weeks ago, I did a raid on my Dragon Hunter, but I wasn't happy with my numbers. All right, we got 3 bags of goodies. 1, 2, 3. All 3 just had the usual suspects. And this is the character I've been doing my rating on. She's color coordinated with her mech. Mech is power mech is a very straightforward build. In fact, it's not quite one button, but you can function one button and do decent DPS. So the green one is my bot. That's Dave the Murder Bot. As you can tell, we're color coordinated. You'll note 3 F keys. Those are his attacks. I have them all set to auto cast. So I don't have to worry about the mech. He has a few commands. This one, he does an explosive damage right at his spot. It has a nice defiance break. This one is basically a stun break, jump to a spot for me. This is his big beam attack. And then I've got that for break bar, healing, and then just rifle. That's all there is to it. It's really straightforward. Most of the time, it's aim 1. Aim and hit 1. And then pay attention to mechanics. So that's the Mechanist. They added a 4th elite specialization with the latest expansion, Visions of Eternity. You've been away so long, Lars. Guild Wars 2 tells me all the time that it misses you. But this is Mechanist. This is who I've been doing most of the raiding with. It's not quite a 1-button build, but it's close. WoW's Weaver. It's still on the very high end. To get the most out of, it probably has the highest skill cap and the lowest skill floor. This class, it does good damage here, and if you're good with the class, it does a little bit more damage. Weaver is probably here. No, here at the minimum, because it's really easy to play Weaver bad, and then Weaver at its cap is probably way up here. Most of the sort of standard numbers now that you look for in a DPS only is about 40k on the dummies. And when you were playing, it was probably 30k. They recently did a nerf across the board to sort of pull back on some of the power creep we've seen over the last few years. Oh, the phone number. Yeah, a lot of their support requirements can be very, very difficult. When I wanted to change, what was it? I think when I wanted to change to my Gmail account, I had to basically give them like 8 or 10 pieces of information. Fortunately, I had it all. Well, if you ever wanted to try, it would be worth trying support again. Tell them your circumstances. And it might depend on who you got on the other end. Generally, I've had really, really good luck from their support, but I have heard horror stories, so I'm sure some of them are better at their job and some of them go further out of their way for people than others do, like any other job. But tonight, I haven't decided. I'll be trying to play anyway, one of a couple of other characters. I have either my virtuoso, who has excellent fashion sense, I think you'll agree. Not that one, that one. My Paragon, which is from the latest expansion, the Warrior spec. But I think I am going to call it here. I want to thank all of you guys for hanging out. As always, I am very appreciative. For those of you who might be interested, in a little over an hour, I will be joining a raid group. I will not be streaming it, but a lot of well-known Guild Wars 2 streamers will be. Malcolmus TV, I believe we've got Amavera tonight. Praying Mantid should be playing. In the past, we've had Iron Maiden and Hellmasker and Kroof. I'm not sure if we'll be getting any of them. Kroof is a maybe. Iron, probably not. Hellmasker, probably not, because he tends to raid into one of us. Engelbert Meow, Gwenakami, a bunch of ANET partners, and me will be streaming. I won't be streaming, but we'll be playing and doing, I think, Wing 7 tonight, which is, they have a Wing 8 now, by the way, Lars. Wing 7, I know the last fight is supposed to be, Kadim the Peerless is supposed to be a tough one. And I know I haven't done that one. I may have done the earlier ones. And the most popular, well, yes, I am the most popular Guild Wars 2 streamer ever, with me and you, Lars. Enough people are showing up tonight. You'll probably won't need to fill, but you'll be there on Thursday. Yeah, I'm more skipping on the Thursdays to focus make sure I can make Sundays as my primary. The wings are the raid wings. The first 4 came in. Basically, they're like raid dungeons with usually 3 or 4 bosses. So other than that, they're kind of similar to WoW raids but smaller, and they're called wings for whatever reason. So like last week, there were 3 real bosses. So that's the raiding stuff. The only thing during your time was fractals. Okay, yeah. Well, no, you were there for Heart of Thorns. Heart of Thorns had raiding. Because Weaver was Path of Fire, wasn't it? Am I confused? I'm not sure. Anyway. Weaver was definitely not. Anyway, I'm going to be out for now. I will be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll be playing Marvel Heroes Omega. I'll be playing it on the private server MH Tahiti, because Tahiti is a magical place. It's Midtown Madness, and I'll be playing that. Yeah, it's POF, okay. Then 4 wings came in Heart of Fire, and 3 more in Path of Fire, and 1 in this expansion so far. But I am going to call it. Again, thank you guys very much for hanging out. Hopefully you will see me soon. You'll be able to hear me in about an hour if you watch any of those above streamers. If you check the Guild Wars 2 channel on Twitch, you should see like 3 or 4 people that are all raiding with friends and have exactly the same size of number of friends and viewers. Any one of those, you'll be able to hear the dulcet tones of my voice as I swear. Anyway, I'm back tomorrow. Marvel Heroes, thank you guys very much for hanging out. Take care, and I hope the rest of your Sunday night goes as reasonably well as it could, or your Monday morning. And as always, I like to set an achievable goal for the people who've chosen to kill a little time watching me. I hope your upcoming work week doesn't suck. Back tomorrow. Take care, and ciao for now. Goodbye, guys.